welcome back to another episode of Bariatric Banter Podcast.
You betcha. We're
Still
back.
here, still kicking. We are back.
I sound like a man, but I'm here.
The sickness is real.
The cough,
The
man.
sickness is
The cough.
real.
Yeah.
It's happening. It's real. It happens.
Wow.
We are coming to you right before Easter, actually. So
1 week.
one
Crazy.
week until Easter, which that was my first holiday after surgery.
Nice.
So I always hold Easter in my mind because it was 1 month
Most
after
chocolate
surgery.
candy filled holidays.
It was
Perfect.
what was it? 1 month post-op. It was like very creamy mashed potato.
Yeah. Yeah, because you had Easter and I was a week before Halloween. It was like
Ooh,
the worst holidays to have
oof,
right
all
after.
full of candy.
Yeah.
I had mashed potatoes
Nice.
and I think I maybe had a bit of turkey because we had
Yep.
turkey instead of ham because I couldn't have pork.
Yep.
But it was just like honestly, I was on my tuna kick, like my tuna chicken
Oh,
salad kick.
yes.
It was pureed enough, and that's
Soft. Yeah.
yeah. And I would just be like, every now and then, I'd go to the fridge and be like, I'm gonna have a few spoonfuls of
And
tuna
have some
salad.
tuna.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Everyone's like,
That's
wow, really? And I was like, yeah, this is fucking great because I had
right.
just come off of liquid again, and I
So
was like, I
everything is great.
need off of this.
Yeah, at that point, everything is great. I remember Devin took the kids trick-or-treating because I couldn't walk that much yet. Like, you're still
Yeah.
tired. And so I had to hand out candy. And I was like, this sucks. Because
Oh,
I just remember having to stand holding this monstrous bowl of chocolate, handing it out to all the kids. And usually, it's Halloween. Like, you give 3 to the kids, you have 1. You give some to the kids, and you have 1. And I
yeah.
was just like, this sucks. But
Oh,
we made it. We made it.
you did it. You made
Yep.
it. You did your damn thing.
Right?
Um, but yeah, I
Easter
remember
came
Easter
fast this
well.
year. Easter
It
came
did. I
fast.
remember my mom got me like sugar-free chocolate, which was really nice. Like
Nice.
I've since asked like, and I'm in a nice way. This was not a dickish way. Like no more sugar-free candy. Like I don't need candy. If you
Yeah.
you want to get me something, like you can get me a Built Bar or like Smart Sweets. But I just kind of
Mhm.
said like it was cute to have, but it's got a weird taste.
It
It's
has a
not
weird taste, and
not
if you eat too much of it, it
you poop
gives
yourself.
you, I was gonna say, it gives you the shits.
Yeah, you poop
Heads
yourself.
up, if you eat too
Yeah.
much sugar-free chocolate, you might poop your pants.
Yeah. Heads up to Canadians that Russell Stover
Oh, you
brand.
will poop your pants.
Do not eat that.
No. I
Don't.
went a
Yeah.
little haywire on it once because I remember that the calories were so low. It was one of those times when I really wanted chocolate. And oh yeah, thank goodness it was a weekend and I wasn't like on work calls because I almost pooped my pants.
Yeah, man. I was like, oh, never eating this again. Okay.
Side note, while we're talking about pooping your pants, I also found out, so this is like totally TMI, everybody, but this is how we roll. I also found out that Ricola, also, if you have too many Ricolas, you might also poop your pants. So,
Okay.
little
All right.
PSA, if you have a cold and you have to talk a lot, back off on the Ricolas because you might also shit your pants. Because for real, I started a new job 2 weeks ago
Oh,
and
no,
I
Steph.
had to do wanted to be on top of my game, new job, the kids got me this cough, and I had to do like a certification test for this. Thankfully, I haven't told anybody at my new job about this podcast yet, so they hopefully won't hear this episode.
Love it.
But I had to do a certification on Friday, like a first test, and I had to do like a presentation,
Okay.
like a sales pitch almost. And I was so worried
Okay.
because I was coughing so bad, so I was drinking a lot of tea. But then I was like, "Oh, I have a Ricola in my closet." So I had a bunch of Ricola like leading up to it, trying to prime my throat. Can I tell you, I got 3/4 through that call, and I thought I was gonna shit my pants while on the call with my new boss.
I'm
So
sorry. It's not funny. But
honestly, like I was trying so hard to concentrate and deliver my pitch and just nail it. And I was so nervous about the certification to begin with. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna shit my pants. And thankfully my certification went super well. So the call we didn't need the whole time.
okay.
So, and then I Googled it and sure enough, yeah, Ricola, if you have more than like the suggested amount, can make you poop your pants.
Yeah. So just like, listen, guys, bariatric life is just a lot of like hit or miss on
Yeah.
pooping yourself. Okay.
It's true.
Real hit or miss on what's going to cause you to
Lessons learned.
dump out, as they say.
Oh, yeah.
It
Yeah.
happens. This is our life now in the nicest way.
Right?
But also, like, just don't eat a lot of those things. They don't make you feel the best.
No.
Uh, some
No.
things are fine. Like, I could probably eat my body weight in Built Bars and not poop
Oh,
myself.
I'd be totally fine with that. Yeah.
I'm quite convinced that could happen.
Well,
Um,
and I usually buy the low sugar, the sugar-free Ricola, and I guess these were just in a baggie. And so they were probably the non ones that like I had from traveling from a trip for who knows how long ago. And I think
yep.
that was the issue.
Mm.
But yeah, Built Bars, I could eat, oof, I could eat a whole case of those and be fine.
I could eat my body weight in Built Bars, like, easily.
Oh yeah, I have to
Easily.
hide them from my family now because they too have discovered Built Bars. Because I used to keep them in the fridge because I really like most of the Built Bar flavors I've had. I like cold. I don't know. I've just found them better cold.
Okay.
And so I put them in like a little container in the fridge. And at first, my family didn't pay attention to them. They were just like, "Oh, what is this?" And then they discovered them. And now I go and I open the fridge to have a Built Bar, and half of the case is gone. They're like, "These are
Jeez.
really good." So now I have to figure out somewhere else to hide my Built Bars because,
Yeah, these are really good because they're
yeah,
mine. No way.
right, right,
I
back off.
I discovered, and you know I discovered this because I
Mm-hmm.
went crazy in the group chat about it. So and like there's gonna be people in the podcast like, Hannah, what do you mean you discovered? I'm late to the game and I finally tried the sour built
You're
puff
not
bars.
you're not late to the game because I didn't even know these existed. So you're ahead of
I
me.
don't think we've had them in Canada, so I think I'm only late to the game in the fact that I didn't know that we had them in Canada. I think we
Hmm.
just got them in Canada, but they basically make three versions of these like fruit sour bars that are still the same formula as their puff, but it is sour green apple, blue raspberry,
Oh, I
and
want to try that one.
peach. And people have said the peach tastes like fuzzy peach, and I saw more people loving the peach one than the others, but I was like, okay, I hate to say I don't like fuzzy peaches.
Oh my
So I was like, I'm gonna
gosh.
try apple. I know I don't like Sour Patch Kids, and I never liked fuzzy peaches. I
I
was a
love
cherry
fuzzy
blaster
peaches.
girl,
Ugh.
loved the cherry blasters.
Okay, I want to try the
Um,
fuzzy peach now.
so I wanted the apple one. I was like, the apple one sounds great. So I bought one because I'm skeptical. Surprise! Oh my God, me skeptical. I'm
What?
skeptical because I've been burned by
And they're
Coach.
not cheap. You don't want to buy a bunch and then not like
Nope.
them.
And I've got some great reviews coming in this podcast, folks. So I bought one because,
Yeah.
like, if you had been following the Instagram, I had just gotten burned by like a dozen products I bought from Costco. So I got one and I took it to Pottery and I was like, if I'm going to suffer through it, everybody at Pottery is going to suffer through it.
Yep.
Because in my mind, I was like, ew, ew, this sounds gross.
Well,
Like, why
especially
would I
because of the
want,
texture of the puffy Built Bars, like
yeah,
yeah. Skeptical. I totally get
why
it.
ding ding ding, why would I want like a sweet fruit sour chewy nonsense bar?
Yeah.
So I bought it even though I sound like I was going into it hating it, but I was like, fine, we'll buy it. I opened it up and I don't like the white chocolate covered bars. I prefer the chocolate covered
Mm-hmm.
bars, so I already,
It's
but
get
I
even
opened it
more
and I was like,
skeptical.
oh, it's white. Oh,
Hmm.
please don't be white chocolate. I was like, white chocolate would be weird with fruit though. But then the smell hit me and I was like, oh, this
Here
smells
we go.
amazing. It smelled, it smelled so good. Like, yes, does it smell like artificial apple? Sure, but it
Yeah.
smells like apple, like fresh green apple, artificial
So
apple. It
intrigued.
smells so good. So I took a bite and I was like, all right, let's see. Obsessed. I immediately was like, okay, everybody needs to try this. And they were like, I don't know, what is, like, I'm skeptical.
Yeah.
I was like, you're going to love this, you non-bariatric people. It was like a Laffy Taffy is the best that I can describe. It tastes like candy, like pure ass candy, tastes like candy. Laffy Taffy in terms of like the sweetness, the taste, the texture. There's not a hint of artificial back
I'm
taste
so
coming at
intrigued by
all.
this.
And it's not sour. I will preface to everyone listening, it is not sour. It's not even remotely sour. There's not
Which
a
is
hint of
so weird
sour.
because they're calling it sour apple, right?
Sour's not in the room with us at all. This is pure green apple,
Weird.
and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
If it was like
I wonder if they thought that kind of like you did, where if they actually made it sour, like it just wouldn't flop.
because
Like,
if it
Oh,
If it
that's weird.
was like a warhead, I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, I wouldn't. I don't like sour
Well, and I
candy.
wonder if just if they would have marketed it as apple, people would like, I would think, ew. Like I would think granola bar kind of apple squishy, ew. But
Yes.
sour apple, it's intriguing. But it's weird that it's not sour. But
Right.
I want to try the peach one because
I'm
I
definitely going
love
back to
fuzzy
Healthy
peaches.
Planet, and I'm buying like four of everyone because I want
Mm,
blue raspberry. I want to
that would be
try
good.
peach. I'm gonna get all the apple ones that they make, because I'm pleasantly surprised. I was seeing Instagram videos. I was telling Steph before the podcast started. I kept seeing these videos of people being like, "Oh, you cut it up like candy and put it in a jar on your counter." And you eat them like little
Hmm.
candies. And I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen someone do. What do you mean you cut it up and put it in a jar? Like,
I'm sorry, a Built Bar is not lasting me that long. Like
it's a Built Bar.
I
Like, what are
am
you
eating
doing?
the shit out of the Built Bar. Let's be
I
real.
totally get it now. I totally like it is like a candy.
Weird.
And now
Okay.
I do kind of want to get a little jar
Yeah.
that I'm going to keep in the fridge because ew, bacteria. But like that I want to cut like four of them up and just keep a candy jar around the
And just like
house.
have a little like grab and go.
Because there are definitely times that I'm like, oh, I'm hungry right before dinner. Oh, I'm peckish before
Yeah, you just
that's
want a
something
little
that
bite.
and I like having a quote unquote candy jar. I hope, please guys, tag Built in this episode and tag them. I want Built to make candy. If this is what their sour puff bars taste like, y'all just make little
I'm
Timbits out of them or something and put them in a bag for me. Like
I'm
just turn
super
that bar into
curious
candy.
if that one's not sour, but it's marketed as sour. I'm really curious if what the blue raspberry would be like if there's any sourness to that one.
I will tell you and I will let you know.
Because yeah, when I hear blue raspberry, I do like I'm not a big sour fan, but I
Mhm.
do like blue raspberry flavored things because I find there's just enough, like just a hint of sour. So I'd be very curious if that one is sour at all. But
And maybe my
I'm
taste buds are just bizarre, but I can tell you definitively it was
yeah,
not sour. And everybody at Pottery was like, "Oh my God, this is not sour." And I was like, I think we just have this really bad notion that when you say sour, you mean
it's
this
like
is going
total
to be,
pucker.
yeah, like
Yeah,
can't eat it, knock my cheeks right off my body, painful. And
right.
it's like, no, this was the most pleasant tasting
Hmm.
candy. And I like there for a moment just went, "Oh my God, I have candy again. Like candy is
Yeah.
back. Candy is on the table." And I am so thrilled about this. So, highly recommend you guys go try them. I will go back to Healthy Planet probably not this weekend, but eventually I will go back and get more
Hmm.
and do a big old taste test for everybody, but I will go back um and get it
Interesting.
because
Interesting.
I think they're super worth it. And now I'm gonna say this, and I know these are better than the chocolate Built bars.
Interesting.
Full stop. Now I like the chocolate Built bars. I'm obsessed with the salted caramel right now because they put real sea salt on top of it, and
Yeah,
like the salt to the sweetness is exactly what I'm craving. Now I know you're a super sweet person and
I
I'm
am.
not,
Yep.
so I'm obsessed with this salty chocolate bar.
Hmm.
But I don't want to be eating chocolate at breakfast or like there's just times
For
that I'm not
sure. There's
for
yeah, there's
chocolate.
times where it's you're just not in the mood for chocolate. I
But I
did I'm going so I'm going into the city.
ooh,
As we say tomorrow, the big city,
ooh,
aka KW.
you know,
Um to take the girls shopping because they got some gift cards from Santa that they haven't used yet. And so maybe I'm gonna look for them because I got the cookies and cream and the peanut butter cup from Costco.
oh,
Um, and the cookies and cream, not bad, a little
okay,
bland, but like
okay,
not bad.
okay.
But the peanut butter cup, can I
Oh,
tell you? But again, I put them in the fridge and I ate the peanut butter cup and like mind blown, phenomenal. But then
ee,
I took one in my purse to Haley's skating show the other night and had it after it had been sitting in my purse for a while. And so, like, room temp, not as
mm,
good. Still okay, but
okay,
not as good. Yeah.
okay.
So I
It's
don't know.
sad that you do this cold because I love them in the air fryer. So now I need to try
They,
cold now to
so
see
I
what you're
do, yeah, I do like when we did that, like, we discovered microwaving them for a few seconds so that they were a little bit swishy. I'm
eating.
curious to try the peanut butter cup one like that and get it gooey. But I just found when it was cold in the fridge, it had way more of an intense peanut butter cup flavor. When it was room temperature, it didn't have that same kick of flavor.
Okay.
It was, again,
Nice.
still good, but if I could pick, hands down, out of the fridge. Hands down.
Interesting.
But they were like, they tasted like a peanut butter cup. Like I was not let down or disappointed at all.
My slight hard thing with Built is there's only one flavor I like in the box at a time. And it's
I
like,
know.
could I get brownie and peanut butter together? Because I
Right?
don't want the other two flavors, you know?
No,
Like
I don't like the coconut, but Haley likes the coconut, but I like the brownie. And so that's why I hate spending the money on that box because, but now she told me she likes coconut, so I guess if she's going to eat them. But this box was good. The peanut butter cookies and cream is good, but there's always one flavor that is far superior in the box than the other.
Oh,
I've noticed. Like brownies and the coconut. The brownie is far superior to the coconut.
Far
Right?
superior.
Now, this one, the cookies and cream is okay, but the chocolate peanut butter cup is far superior to the cookies and cream. So I wonder if like they know and they do this on purpose to try and get rid of
They might.
one of the not so popular flavors. They force you to buy it.
They might, because like I genuinely, hi bud, I prefer, like I used to love coconut. I used to tell people like that. 'Cause,
I did
like,
at first too.
flavored anything was my jam.
Not
I don't know
anymore.
if they changed the recipe or what it is, but like I'm not interested in it.
Mm-mm.
Like it's not doing it for me
It's
anymore.
very, I find it's very like bad artificial coconut now.
100%.
Because I used to love coconut too, and like you give me a pina colada, you give me just a hunk of coconut, but I've found it's gotten very, I don't want to say plasticky, but just that like weird, chemically, very artificial coconut flavor.
Well, remember I sent a picture being like, did these get smaller? Like are these
Yeah.
thin? Like they look way thinner than they used to be, like almost like someone sat on them. And now I'm noticing that with all of them, like they're thinner, which
Mm-hmm.
like whatever, I'm still getting the same protein in a smaller thing. Like
Right.
it's not a big deal, but my tastes have definitely changed where like
Yeah.
coconut is no longer the one I like.
Yeah.
I the cookie crunch one that we used to get, it's okay. It's also not
Mm-hmm.
my favorite. Like I'm finding it almost, and I know you won't have this problem, too sweet.
Yeah.
Like it's
Bring it
making
on.
my teeth hurt too sweet. I don't have cavities, guys. I'm just, that feeling when you eat something
Yeah.
really
And
sweet,
you can
like
like feel the sugar.
my fucking teeth hurt.
Yeah.
But I'm obsessed with the salted caramel because to me there's like more of a balance between salt and sweet. I desperately want to try peanut butter, but they didn't have peanut butter. Churro, I'm okay with. Like I kind of like the cinnamon
It's
chocolate of
not bad.
churro.
It's not bad.
But then I'm not interested in like the strawberry one let me down
Yeah, I
real
didn't like
bad.
it.
I'm over the banana one. I don't want the pumpkin spice one. Like I
The pumpkin
kind of
spice is not good.
I am glad Canada finally has more than one flavor.
Mm-hmm.
The mint is disgusting,
Oh,
but I'm not
see,
not a mint person.
I
You can have
love the mint one.
I'll give you all of my mint. They are
Oh, they're
yours. You can
so
inherit
good.
them.
Oh, they're so
Enjoy.
good.
I hate them. I do want to try this birthday cake one that they just came out with.
I saw that, and birthday cake is so hit or miss. It's
I'm on the
either,
fence. I'm on
yeah,
the fence.
birthday cake is either fantastic or tastes
Mhm.
like complete shit.
Dog.
I, I,
Yep.
I don't know what it is about the birthday cake flavor, but every time I see anything birthday cake, I get really excited and then immediately get really scared because I find there's no middle. It's just either really, really good or horribly crap.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will say
do you like the pure protein birthday cake bars?
no, absolutely
Okay,
not.
good.
And
I was gonna say because those are horrible.
Bearbell tastes disgusting. I think
haven't
like
had their
anybody
birthday cake.
that has tried to do birthday cake in this space, it is the single most disgusting thing I've tried.
Right? Like just don't do it. Just
Don't
leave
do it because it's not good and it's
No.
absolutely beyond disgusting. Like beyond.
Did you
I
say you didn't like the banana one or you're just over it?
I'm over it. Like it was
Okay.
decent, but
Yep.
not enough that I'm like, let me buy a
Did
million of them.
did you find it tasted like the medicine from when we were kids?
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. It tastes like
Yeah,
penicillin.
okay.
And like,
Yeah.
but to me, I love that. Like, I used to ask my mom for that medicine
I know,
because I
right?
was
I don't feel good. I
obsessed.
think we need to go to the doctor for that. Yeah,
That's amoxicillin is the
that's the
name, and
one.
I
Oh, I
drank the
used
shit out of that.
I was gonna say I
What
used to down that shit when it was in the fridge.
if the doctor would let me take it as an adult now, I would legitimately be like, "Can I get my antibiotics in the banana form?
Right?
Thank you very much." Like
Yeah.
I love that flavor. I also loved the banana
Yep.
marshmallows as a kid. Like eat them to the point of
Yes.
vomiting pure yellow.
Oh,
Loved them.
we talked about that at work the other day because people were talking about oh, because of Easter we were talking about Peeps and who actually likes Peeps.
Oh yeah.
And everyone was like, they're so gross, they're so gross. And I just like put my hand up really slowly. I was like, I do, I
I
do.
hate them. I hate
I
them so
will.
much.
Oh, I love them. And then that turned into like all the weird things, and it turned into candy corn. And then who actually likes candy corn? And I was like, I
Oh,
do.
candy corn. I
Um,
love candy corn.
right? And then the banana marshmallows
So
came up as the third one, and it was like a 50-50 split.
love
Yep.
it.
I love them too.
Built lets you build custom boxes now, which is really nice. Like they
Yeah.
never used to let you pick multiple flavors before, but I will say they now have a lemon meringue that is
Mm,
out. They have the
interesting.
birthday cake that's out. They also have a pink lemonade sour built. It looks like it's a strawberry lemonade. I have not seen
Interesting.
that in Canada, but I am going to go back and get the blue raspberry, the peach,
Yeah.
and the sour green apple. None of these are sour, and I prefer it that way. Please don't change it. Please don't make them super
I
sour. I'd
know.
be so disappointed because I love them. Um, but to get off of Built Bars, I did do some taste testing for everybody. So I did get
Those
some
gross. I
protein
was
things
gonna
and go
say
through them.
those interesting bagged, I guess
Oh boy, where do we
pouched. What's the
start?
right word? Pouched
So
protein shake.
pouched, a little pouch of protein. I think I showed everybody a picture on Instagram that we had this new, it was going viral at Costco, this new protein in a bag
It was
that
like
you
an Asian
could,
brand, wasn't it?
it was a Korean
That's
brand,
yeah.
and it was, yeah, it was a Korean brand, and it was pouched protein. So it was, I think what was it?
Soy
Soybean flavored,
something. Soy something.
roasted, not a word,
Roasted?
roasted soybean flavor. So it is the Lab Nosh shakes, and the flavor was Injamoli flavor, which is
Whatever
roasted
that is.
20 grams of protein, has fiber, blah, 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 comes in little pouches, add water, shake, and drink. The amount of people, and by people I mean influencers,
Yeah.
that were all over
It
this
was
telling me, like,
everywhere.
this was the best thing ever. Oh my God, Costco now has it. Such a good flavor. You're going to love it. It's Korean. It's amazing. Here we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ha, ha, ha. Yay, yay, yay. And I was like, okay, like I'm open to this
Yeah.
idea of
Let's give
trying
it a
it. I love
whirl.
that it comes in a pouch. It was like $40 and you only get, I think, 14 pouches. So it
Yeah.
is rather expensive.
Yeah.
This was the single most disgusting thing I've ever tried since having surgery. If I've said that about
I'm like,
anything, just know this takes the place of whatever I've said that about
I'm
previously.
so curious to try it, but also like,
I'll give you one because I
well,
have a whole
see,
bag of them.
I'm so curious, but on the flip side, I'm like, hard pass. Like, no.
It's and like I'm not dumb. I do understand that the flavor was roasted soy. Like I get that. Like it's supposed to taste like a rice cake, but like
Right.
I'm obsessed with the Korean rice cakes that you get from like a Korean restaurant. I can't remember that. I want to say that it starts with a T, like tobaki or something. I'm really sorry
I
for
know.
butchering it,
I think I know what you mean.
but
Yeah.
it's like a little log and they cook it in like kimchi and spicy. Like
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah, I know what
love
you mean. Yeah.
I love it. I've had sweet versions, I've had savory versions. They're
Yeah.
great. I love the idea of like a nutty roasted protein drink
A
that is
not
not
sweet option.
vanilla. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you know me, I don't like sweet things.
Yeah.
It doesn't mix, and I knew that was going to be a problem. This is just like that
Ugh.
other protein brand, that good protein. This is like good protein that I tried and Cass tried, and like
Yeah.
nobody can get it to blend at all. So it was chunky, so chunky. I shook it. I added more water. I then put it in a blender. I used my milk frother. Like nothing was going to blend this together. So it has a very very common protein problem. This shit does not blend, and nobody
Hmm.
wants to be drinking chunky
Because I was
protein
gonna say,
drinks.
I wonder if you like put it in. Oh, sorry, my throat, guys. I wonder if you put it in like a non-sweet, like a savory recipe. But if it doesn't blend, then that doesn't.
No, it's not blending at all. Like, and I did the whole routine. I did the milk frother.
Yeah.
I shook it first. I did the milk frother. I did the blender. This was the same. If you go to Cass's profile, same thing happened to her with good protein. She could not
Yes.
get
Couldn't
it
get
to
it.
blend at
Yeah, because I
all.
was gonna say, what about like in a blender with cottage cheese or something? But if it's not mixing, that's gross.
Oh, but even then, like this is not what it was designed to do, right? Like
Right.
if that was the use case and everybody on Instagram was telling me add the powder to cottage cheese and make like a savory dish,
Yeah.
sure, it's not what they were selling this as.
No, they
So
were
this
drinking it like those. If when we say pouches, we mean like those squeezy, like that you see kids with like applesauce in them, and like a squeeze pouch. Yeah.
it's on our Instagram under taste tests. You'll see pictures. So save yourself the money. Please do not buy it. Absolutely,
What
absolutely
a
the
letdown.
worst thing I've put in my mouth. Go to Costco though and get the Milton crackers. Oh man, I bought 3 bags of these. And these are like, Costco, the size of
Yep.
a small child. So I
Yep.
now have 3 child-sized bags of these. These are so worth it. And they're not very spicy. I know it says red chili flavor. They're not that spicy. I hope they get the salt version in because just the sea salt version is my favorite, but this is really good. It is a very mild, like sweet chili flavor, super mild.
Oh.
But these are a cross between like a cracker and a puffed chip. It doesn't taste like a rice cake. I don't mean it that way,
Yeah.
but I mean the texture of this is so crunchy and you get like air pockets in them. So like it's how do I
Hmm.
describe it? Baked chips
Is
maybe
it
is the
like
close
those? I think
texture.
is it not Ritz, but like you know how in the cracker aisle you can get those like
Yes.
popped chips. Basically, they're in. I don't
Yes.
know if they're Ritz. Anyway, but they come in like they look kind of like a veggie chip, but they're like an egg shaped and they're kind of popped. You know what I mean?
Yes. It's
Yeah.
it's a cross between a cracker and that. Like
Yeah.
there's and it's got such a good crunchy texture. Now, it's good for dipping in dips, but it's going to be hard to dip in tuna and chicken because it
It'll
is
break,
a bit
right?
fragile, but
Yeah.
you can scoop your like I'm eating it with chicken salad and I
Oh,
just
there you go.
have a little spoon and scoop it on.
Yeah.
This great protein, 10 grams of protein for your 30-gram serving. Like you're going to be addicted to these. Like these
See,
are
you're gonna make me go to
so
Costco tomorrow and spend $400 that I don't have, Hannah.
well, Milton's is on, like, I'm pretty sure that Milton's is on sale at Costco. And I will say, like, if you're someone like me who craves crackers, like, I
I
am
do
a
like
snacker.
snacky.
I
Yeah,
like,
me too.
I like cheese. I like dips. I like, I get
Yep.
the red pepper dip that you recommended to
Yeah.
people. But I also like make my own cottage cheese dips because I have all
Yep.
these spices from Trader Joe's. Like, I like having a cracker because when I'm hungry, like before a meal, which is what I want to talk about in a minute when we get off of food and back onto food, like I need snacky things. So I recommend
Yep.
if you're a snacker, getting the Milton's crackers is worth it. Like, are these unbelievably legendary, game changing? No, they're crackers with protein in them. So I
Yeah.
feel better eating them than I do
Just a
eating
cracker.
Ritz crackers. And I also found the macros to be better. They're also only like 15 bucks, Steph, for this giant bag. So
Yeah.
I think they're still on sale. And I say that they're only 15 bucks because the little box of crackers that you can buy online are 11.
Which is
So
crazy. Which is crazy.
these are, yeah. And they also make an everything but the bagel flavor, a sea salt, and a ranch. And I
Oh,
would
I love
love
ranch.
Costco
I love
to
ranch.
please get one of those flavors
You
in.
give me
But
anything ranch and I'm sold. Ranch and dill pickle. Well, I might.
right,
Okay, maybe I'll go because I am gonna possibly grab more protein shakes. I know. I messaged you about this too. I tried the new Prime cookies and cream
yes.
protein shakes. First of all, I didn't know that they were in a can. I opened one and I thought it was going to be like in a bottle, and I was like, "What the heck?" But at first, I said they have a weird aftertaste. However, again, similar to the Built Bar, when I refrigerated it for like a decent amount of time and drank it on ice, no aftertaste, and actually
Oh,
rather enjoyed it to where like I'm gonna have one after we finish this podcast because I am a
okay.
bad bariatric person and didn't have breakfast yet.
I
Um,
haven't had breakfast yet
but
either.
no, I drank it on ice and it was so much better. Devin drank one cold, like or just room temperature, and he liked it. But him and I again, like he's not a sweet person. I'm a sweet person. We have a bit of different taste, but cold on ice, refrigerated, I significantly enjoyed it. Much better than not, to the point where like I might actually buy more because they're cheaper than um, Premier Protein. They're more than Alani, but Costco's been sold out of Alani for ages, and that's what I've been using in my protein coffee. So I might actually grab more of them tomorrow. I'm interested if they come up with other flavors, but there's 32 grams of protein, 2 grams of sugar, and 150 calories. So the macros are even better than some of the standard protein shakes. Um, so I would say if you buy them, drink them cold. But if you drink at room temperature, it does, and it's not a big horrible aftertaste, but enough that you're kind of like, I don't know. But I might actually buy more. We'll
Yeah,
see.
I wish that you were like coming into Kitchener so I could be like, here's your mint built bars. Here's one of those
I know,
Korean
right?
things. Give me a prime. Thank you very much. Because I hate being burned. It like
Yeah.
we said this before on the podcast, being bariatric is very expensive. It doesn't have to be. You can do everything with Whole Foods, but when it comes to like really wanting to try that protein shake or try that snack,
Everything
it's
comes in a big package.
it's yeah, and then it's super shitty to be like, I just spent $7 on a protein bar that sucks, or now I
Yeah.
have a case of $40 worth of X and I don't like it. And there's a lot of great marketing and influencers out there, right? That make you feel like Clean Simple Eats is the only protein powder you should have, so you should order it from the US and it's going to change your life. It's terrible. I absolutely do not recommend it. But again, maybe it works for some of you.
Right.
I was like, I'm so glad that I got a sample pack in the US and did
Hmm.
not spend like $300 on this. There's other people that have messaged us since saying that they don't understand how I drink clear protein because to them, protein juice and protein water tastes absolutely disgusting.
Hmm.
And I was like, there's only one brand that I like. It's the only brand I have found that is good, and it's the Oath protein, and it's the only thing. They don't sponsor us. We're not sponsored by anybody,
No,
but it's the
no.
only one that I'll drink. But I understand that like for some people, there's things they won't. But this
Yeah.
is what's really shitty and hard is I wish we had an expo. I wish that we had a conference. I wish that there was just somewhere that we could sample these things before
Yeah.
buying them because it is all marketing and influencers pushing you, and I would say 90% of what I've had is disgusting and
Yeah.
it really pisses me
And
off.
like you said, the fact that what one person likes, like you and I we have some things that we both love, and then we have other things where we have very different tastes in them. But either, like you said, they're either expensive or like these prime shakes, they only come in a case of 18. So you're stuck if you don't like it. Thank goodness, like most of the stuff I can just pass off to Devin and say, hey, eat this, because he's not very picky. But when you're budgeting or when you have limited funds, to then go and sink a ton of money into something like this, hoping it's good, it can be really hard. And some of these things, like I said, they either taste great or they taste like a pile of cardboard. And then what do you do? So there's been somewhere like I've really wanted to try them, but then like you've tried them and you say they're crap. So I'm like, no, I can't. I can't justify it. But if you could get like the single serving, or if you could get, I wish more of these products, because there's such a push for protein heavy products and for these
Mm.
types of things. I wish that these companies would all have a sample, because I guarantee they'd get so much more
Yes.
buy-in, because they are typically more expensive. But if you give me a sample and I love it, I'm
But
probably going
there's
to
the
bite the
problem.
bullet and do it,
They don't want to give you a sample
because it
because
tastes
they
like
know
shit.
it all tastes like shit. Like you know that majority of these people are just rushing out the door to get stuff in front
Because
of people
so
with
and so said
protein,
so.
and
Yeah.
they just shove protein in there and they go whatever. People know that protein tastes like shit, so they don't care.
Yeah.
And it's like this is why there's not samples and why they're pushing things so hard at the grocery stores, and you have to buy these things in bulk and they're never on
Mhm.
sale. And this is the anger and problem I have. And this is why I know there's going to be somebody listening going, Jesus Christ, why the fuck do you guys just talk about food all the time? Because we're trying to let you guys know about the new things that have come out. We're trying to taste them for you guys. Like
Save
we're
yourself
trying
the.
to like because we never had this. Like we never
No,
had anybody in
we had
Canada
to
that had
just try
tried
everything and hope it didn't
this.
suck. So we're
And a
just,
lot of it sucks.
a lot of it
And
sucks and it's expensive. So yeah, we're just trying to like take the
oh my
hassle
God, it's
off of you guys and
expensive.
tell you, hey, this is worth it, or stay away and run,
Stay
because
away.
it is
And
not
yes,
worth
I
the money.
promise you we will branch out. I promise we'll branch out from food. Please send us ideas on non-food related things. It's just we're bariatric and food is our fucking life. But I
Yeah.
promise we'll branch out from this because we do want to try, like I really want to try like some skincare things because now that I'm 3 years post-op. Oh, whoop whoop whoop. My
Ooh,
anniversary was March 19th. So,
nice.
welcome
Oof.
to my 3 years and I've been doing very well. I do have some regain. I've been very open and upfront about that. But we're not really too worried about it
No,
because like I've mentioned
you're still
before,
crushing it.
we are not at the dire range. We are under the
No.
20-pound mark and
Yeah.
that's where I'd like to keep it. I'm not thrilled about, but my
You're still
rule was
doing good.
always if we got 30 pounds or more of regain, then we need to start like blowing the whistle, calling in help, like let's
Yeah,
go.
no.
I have the Ozempic in my fridge and it's good for a year and it
You're
sits
still
there.
doing great.
but we're doing great. But that said, I want to do skincare because I have been noticing like, and maybe I'm the only one who notices it, like you lose a lot of weight in your face, and now I'm
Yeah.
worried about like, is it sagging? Is it too
I
loose? Is
I can
it
tell you, I freaking love my skincare. Love it. Love
I'm
it.
trying I'm trying Vivier because I went to a
Okay.
spa, which like I love this spa by the way. Went to a new spa. It's out in Air actually, and I really
Okay.
like going to Air. For those not familiar with where we live, Air is like the country. It's like this cute little town popped up out of nowhere, and it feels so local and homey and beautiful, and they have great food and great. It's not like all country. They have beautiful
Yeah.
stores. They have a great boutique store. They
Yep.
have this great spa, but it's very like coming home. That's how I feel like when I drive into Air. Like I'm
Yep.
coming home. Like the houses look like they're from Nova Scotia. There's open fields and water. I love it. So anyway, I go to this new spa and they walk me through like the Vivier stuff, and I kind of hemmed and hawed, but they had a sensitive skin one because I get red, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's like the whole system, the whole kit, when to use things, night, day, like love it, obsessed with it. But that being said, I still want to test like grocery store, drugstore
Yep.
things like what's a good under eye cream? What's a good, like, is there anything that truly will help with tightening our skin? Because now my algorithm has changed to everybody getting surgery after. And
Mm.
you and I have been kind of both upfront that we don't think we're ever going to be the people that do that,
No, I will not.
because I don't want to go through the recovery because the recovery looks horrific. And like,
Yeah.
I am so proud of people who have done it.
Yeah.
I'm weak.
But it's
I'm
not
very
for
weak,
me.
and I can tell you that I don't think I can be laid up on the couch for weeks, and I don't think I can go through the drainage and the pain and
No,
all of
I
that.
will never. I talked to somebody about this the other day because I worked
I
at my last
can't.
job. I worked with somebody who started taking, I think it was Manjaro, but anyway, a GLP-1. And so he's lost a great amount of weight. And so we were talking about that because he was thinking about it. And so I was very candid and I said the same thing. I said, you know what? Those people who have done it, awesome. Power to them, phenomenal, great for them. But I can tell
Yep.
you right now, you will never see me getting it. And I said, and I part of it is, yeah, I don't, it looks crazy painful. I can't imagine the
Correct.
recovery. I'm a wuss. I'm terrified of everything. But the way I look at it, and again, different for everybody, and this is a whole other topic, but I just look at it as though the loose skin that I have, it's not physically causing me pain. It's annoying, but it's not causing me pain. And this is who I am. I had jiggly skin full of fat before, and now I have jiggly empty skin, but I still always had something jiggling. And it's
Yep.
just part of who I am, and it's part of my story. And it's a reminder of what I did and how far I've come. And honestly, like Devin, I have a phenomenal husband. Devin loves me no matter what. He doesn't care if I have loose skin. He doesn't care. He loved me when I was 300 and plus pounds. He loves me now. It is what it is. I've talked to my kids about it. They bring it up sometimes, but no, you will not see me um, getting that done. It's just no, not for
Nope,
me.
not for me. So I want to see if there's things that can help because I get
Yeah,
targeted with surgery. You should be having surgery. I also
yeah.
get targeted with things like, oh, cold sculpting or this or
Oh
that or
gosh,
that.
yeah.
It's like I think a lot of this might be baloney and
Yep.
probably won't do anything, but there might be things like it's the same with hair. I was so bombarded, and so were you, with things for hair, right? Like
Oh, so
take these
many.
pills, take this, up your collagen, do that. And like
Yep.
the truth was nothing was actually going to help. You're
No.
going to lose your hair and it's going to come back. But like
Yeah.
I tried
Yeah.
the rosemary oil, the fancy shampoos, the collagen
Right?
pills, like I was desperate to stop it, and the truth was nothing would, and I was
No.
just falling
It is
sucker
what it
to
is.
being marketed
I'm
to.
I'm on the Korean skincare. I got I'm not gonna say hooked, but I got drawn into the Korean skincare world. Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
And I've been using it for quite some time now. I
I'm
cannot say
obsessed
enough
with
good
Korean
things. I
skincare.
absolutely love it. Um,
Okay.
it has significantly changed my skin in a positive way. And I've had a ton of people who have said, like, your skin looks great. Or like, honestly, I'm not trying to brag, but they'll be like, you're 40? I'm like, yeah. Like, and I attribute a lot of it to the skincare that I use.
Yep.
But yeah, like I still have like more lines and a little bit more droopiness because I had those really puffy cheeks,
I did too.
and I
I had
had
the
the
tight
chin,
fat.
yeah, the double chin, the
Yep.
what do we call it in our family? I can't remember, like the rooster or whatever, like the saggy underneath there. And yeah, when you do lose weight in your face, again, like we said, there's only so much you can do without surgery. Let's be honest. There's nothing magic, but
Nothing.
I do love my Korean skincare. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think we're ever going to find anything that like fixes our arms or where
No,
we have a,
it is
but like
what it
I'm
is.
looking more, yeah, I'm just looking more for like the skin, like
Yeah.
the face,
Yeah.
the eyes. Like I do use a Korean eye, like it's the snail peptide eye cream, and I'm
Oh,
obsessed with
yes.
it. I
Yes.
love it. But I do like we will branch out. We'll branch out away from food. We want to do other things. Like we had mentioned previously, we want to do shapewear. We want to do other things. So like
Yep.
just give us those ideas, but at the same time, majority of what is marketed to us is food. There's a
Mhm.
company in Canada that is all over my social, just Proats, and I am so skeptical because I've
Yeah.
tried
Right.
these overnight oat companies and they're
Wah, wah.
horrible. They're
Yeah.
disgusting. And
Agreed.
I just don't know if I like it, but they keep like because they have like 52 flavors, like pina colada,
Hmm.
coconut cream pie, and I'm like, marketing, man. I'm in marketing, but marketing, man,
Right?
this is
Gets you.
like this is getting annoying because
It
like I
gets you.
know it's probably not going to taste good, but yes, we will, I promise we'll branch out and we'll talk about other things and give us ideas and
Yeah.
we'll do our best, but what we can review we're going to try to review simply because we never had anybody go through this for us, and it's
Totally.
really hard to find unbiased info about a lot of these things
Hmm. Yeah.
to be
No,
like,
totally.
hey,
Because
this.
a lot of the stuff you see online is from influencers with paid partnerships. And I do like that now a lot of them have to say or will say like paid partner or whatever.
Yep.
But it's still a lot of it is because of a paid partnership or they're trying to get a paid partnership. So a lot of it is skewed. And then, like we said, you fall through the trap, you spend a bunch of money, and then you say this is garbage. So we
Exactly.
will be as honest as we can. And there's going to be stuff like we said where I'm going to love it, you're going to hate it, and vice versa. But at least we can give you our individual perspective on it, and hopefully
Yep.
that helps.
Hopefully that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like normal humans going through it. We're doing our best to get there. We've had a
Yep.
lot of messages that a lot of you are having surgery, so good luck. Our earlier episodes will kind of tell you about what we bought and what we brought with us. Now that we're like a few years out, I think our focus is on maintaining, eating, exercising. You're going to hear us talk about that. I am trying all the gym classes at Movati, so far I've done dance, which was it
Love it.
was very interesting. There was no choreography, and you have to be very comfortable just being an idiot trying to keep up with the dance instructor with no choreography.
I love it.
I've done Tai Chi, which I really liked. It was in the middle of the day. It was relaxing. It was great. Aquafit is my favorite thing. I go every Sunday
I
morning.
can I just tell you how much I love when you say now that you love Aquafit.
I love it.
It makes me so happy.
It's
I love it.
hard. It
Yes,
is hard. I don't
right? It's
like.
what you
There's a
make, and it's what you make
ding ding
it.
ding.
Like
I was just about to say it is as
so many
hard as you
people
make it.
give me flack for going to Aquafit. They're like, that's not because my Aquafit is with a bunch of like older women who, when I say older, I mean like my parents' age, or not even real, like older than my parents typically. Like I'm
Yep.
talking 70 plus. Um,
100% same here. Same
Yeah,
here.
but it's what you make it. Like when we do squats, I squat lower, I squat faster. I do this harder, I do this like it's what you make it. And I get so much flack from people being like,
Yep.
"Aquafit, that's not a workout. Da, da, da. You can't count that." Yes, you can. It honestly, I get sore from Aquafit. My heart rate is up. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's like it is what you make of it. There's
Yeah.
cardio sections, there's weight
Yep.
sections. Like I kid you not, guys. You do Pilates crunches like in
Yeah.
the
My
water. You
legs
have
burn at Aquafit.
oh dude, my I full on sprint. So I go into the
Yeah.
shallower end because I need to actually physically be able to stand up.
Yep.
So when it's like time to do the sprinting and you do like the pyramid sprinting where you
Yep.
sprint, and then you stop and do like a cardio exercise and you sprint, like
Yeah.
I full on run. Like
Right.
I am going and
You
giving
make it
her and
what
I'm
you need.
breathing heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we go
It,
around and we do like high knees, for example, the older
yep.
ladies will take it nice and slow, and I will like high knee as fast as I can. So you just make it work. But yeah, so many people would always give me flack or laugh when I would talk about Aquafit being a good workout. And so it just
Yep.
makes me so happy when people try new things and get it and love it. It makes me so happy. But that's the thing, you don't know until you try it. right?
Don't know until you try them, which is why I want to try them. I
Yeah,
really like spinning classes. They're really for me. I like
that's
those.
awesome.
I'm going to try the aerial fitness, the
Nice.
aerial
Oh my God, I did
relaxation,
that once.
bungee fitness. They just have bizarre times because they're
Yeah.
obviously much smaller classes, which is why I
Yeah.
haven't done them yet because I'm going to have to fit them into my schedule and they just haven't worked at the moment. But yeah,
Well,
Aquafit
then good
is
time.
shockingly harder than you think it is. And the
Hmm.
next day you are achy because you
Yeah.
are doing chest flies and biceps and tricep dips. You're doing high knees, you're doing crunches in the water. Like, and again, it scales. Like the instructors can scale this to be as hard as you need it to be.
Yeah.
And they also offer classes like ultra sculpt and stuff. Like they can take this to the next level
Hmm.
and you laugh and you think it's just you in the water until you get out of the water and go,
Oh, there it is.
oh no,
Yeah.
oh no, like why does this hurt so bad? And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, just because in the moment you don't feel it. The weights are tough because you have to not only hold them under the water because you obviously can't have them
Hmm.
above water, and then you have to do the exercises and make sure you're standing up straight, not floating around. The arm exercises I find almost more impactful than when I did them just like free weights because I was like I would get out and be like my biceps are literally on fire right now
Yeah. I love it.
holding these weights under the water that are trying to push themselves up and then trying to do the resistance against the water. Like I think that's what people don't realize is you are working against the water. So
Yeah.
if you're just standing in the weight room lifting weights, sure, but then imagine lifting weights in jello or like slime
Yeah.
because
It's
you have no
constant
resistance.
resistance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the air is not resistance. The water, that's resistance. And so yeah, it's shockingly, yeah, much
Yeah.
harder than I thought. And sure,
Love it.
there are 70 and 80-year-olds there
Yeah.
because it is really good for them to get moving in a safe environment where
Yeah.
they're in the
It's
water.
good
They
for your
can't fall
joints.
over. That yeah, they get to have weightlessness on their body and their joints. And again, they go at a much different pace than we do. They're not it's all scaled to what you need to do. A lot of them don't use the weights anymore. They're
Yeah.
just there to get moving, get their bodies going.
Which is
But
awesome.
then there are some who are like hardcore killing it,
Yeah.
like killing it.
Agreed.
So I love it. It's great. And I'm trying to, yeah, I'm trying to get to as many classes as possible because I have a misconception about a lot of them. And I think a lot of them teach or like really, really hit your muscles in a way that I, again, was being very biased about.
But like we said, if you don't know until you try it. At the end of the day,
Exactly.
right? Don't
Don't know
knock
till
it
you
till you try
know.
it. It's just like
Don't
certain
know till you
foods, right? I
know.
tell my kids, don't say I don't like it until you've at least tried it because you don't know. And then if you don't like it, cool. If you do aquafit and it's not your thing, good for you. Cool. But you tried it.
Yeah, exactly. But at least you did it.
Yeah.
So let us know what you want us to try and do. And yes, I know a lot of what we talk about is food, but that is a big part of bariatric banter. It is who we are. But we will try other things and do other things.
Yep.
And there's a lot of other things that we want to talk about. I think surgery actually should be a good one. We know Cass was looking into having that, but maybe we can find someone who did have it.
Yep.
Because I think it would be really, really good
Hmm.
to bring somebody on and talk about what that recovery looks like. I know we're basing it off social media, but also our personal preferences of what we think we can handle. But I know a lot of people are thinking about skin
Yeah.
removal surgery. And so it would be nice for us to bring someone on to talk to you guys about that. And then also just kind of talking about loose skin and skincare when it comes to that and what's working and what's not. Do we find facials working? Do we not find facials working? What skincare do we like? And I like the idea of keeping it to like, here's some of the grocery store, like drugstore things that we've found because I'm a
Yep.
believer that you don't need to spend $1,000 on
Yeah.
skincare to get what works
Totally. Yep.
for your skin. And then, yeah, just, keep going from there. And
I love it.
I think we should talk about exercise routines again and go
Hmm.
over like the warm weather is coming, who's getting into running or walking or hiking or weightlifting or but like let's talk
Yeah.
about routines and working out. And I think maybe we'll do a little challenge with our listeners, not a you have to run but more of just like a let's do a 30 days of exercise challenge where we can check in and what did you do today and maybe just help everybody get back into the warm weather, the good mood of exercising.
Yep.
And then I would love to do a meal prep challenge where we can share recipes and show like what did you make this week, because I would love to push myself to do an entire month of like meal prep, eat what you prep, stick to it, away we go.
Yep.
So that I'm eating and not just being like, I had crackers and cheese. Like, I'm not 12. Let's go.
Love it. I mean, crackers and cheese is great. Let's be honest. But yes,
Crackers
agreed.
and cheese are pretty amazing.
Let's
But
add
they're
some.
also just not.
Let's add some
don't
whole
love them.
foods and protein in there. Yeah.
Yes, let's hit our protein goals this year. Let's get this done.
Love it.
But yeah, I'm excited about all the things that we can and will talk about. And like always, this is just here to be a banter, just here to talk about what's on our mind, what's annoying us, what we love. I'm gonna go out and buy more of those Built Bars this weekend.
I'm totally gonna look tomorrow.
Eat the crap out of them. Healthy Planet. I think they have a few things on sale.
We're going to Conestoga Mall because that's where the girls' hit list is. So I'll scope out there, and then we'll see if we hit up Costco or if I contain my debit card tomorrow. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean Costco's going to be busy tomorrow, but good luck and Godspeed on that one.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. All right, like always, Steph, I appreciate you being with me and chatting through. And to all of our listeners, thank you so much for listening. You are amazing. Always message us. We love chatting with you and responding, and let us know what you want us to talk about.
See you later, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.